If you are someone who is seeking to know thyself, stop. Your seeking is not gonna get you anywhere. You can't know yourself through the mind. You're trying this technique, you're trying that technique, you've been meditating for years, but you have no real realization of the self, of who you are. This is how I stopped seeking. That really made the biggest difference for me. In the School of Practical Philosophy, we learn this statement: I do nothing at all. That is a statement that we reflect on. I do nothing at all. What does that mean? I do nothing at all. When you think about it, I do nothing at all. Where you are in life now, did you plan to be there? The opportunities that were presented to you, did you plan for those opportunities to appear? Life takes its own course, and we are there. Sometimes there might be instances where you have no money, and out of the blue, something happens, somebody calls you, somebody just gives you something, and you're like, oh my gosh, this came in the perfect timing. This is that I do nothing at all. You see, the mind wants us to believe that we are in control. And the truth is, we are not in control. If you're someone who's seeking this self realization, to know thyself, allow life and allow yourself, allow it to come to you. And that is the space you want to get into. Don't cause the mind to create a narrative that you need to do this particular thing or you need to get this particular thing right. Stop seeking and just allow. Give yourself ease. Remove the stress. Most of it is the mind. Okay, I like to think of it in this way. The Bible talks about the flesh warring against the spirit. So imagine the mind is the flesh and the self is the spirit. You can't use the mind to get to the spirit. You can't use the flesh to get to the spirit. It's either the spirit or it's either the flesh, okay? So leave the mind alone. When you meditate, leave the mind alone. I know like there's this guided meditation, and I don't do guided meditations. Although in the School of Practical Philosophy, we practice mantra meditation. And to be honest, I don't practice the mantra that often, okay? But yes, I do at times. But I had an experience last night while meditating that, you sit to meditate and like there's always a mosquito or something comes and lands on you and it's like it's bothering you and you want to touch it and brush it away. And that happened during my meditation. And I noticed, like, just as my thought was gonna go to it to be like, okay, Toya, don't touch it, I looked at that thought and I experienced a separation. And I saw that it's the mind that labels these things. Everything that we experience, everything that we think we know, the mind has given it has identified it. So we want to move away from this identifying, because identifying means means attachment, and attachment takes away from knowing yourself. So stop seeking, Stop trying to be in control of your journey and just allow, just surrender, just leave it alone, just be. And if you don't know what that means, it just means I do nothing at all. I'm not saying to like leave your house in a mess, okay? Or anything like that. But just relinquish control. Relinquish what you think it should or shouldn't be, and leave your mind alone. The book, The Power of Now, has definitely made a difference for me, to really get me present to know that all that's happening is now. And if nothing's happening, is because there is nothing happening. No, you know. So I've really found a place where I'm happy with myself and I'm happy with this journey. Actually, not even happy. Let's put happiness aside. I'm at peace with this journey, and the insights that I get is like really it's like enough. It's so enough for where I am now, and I couldn't ask for anything more or anything better. Like, this is absolutely perfect. And after that meditation last night, I was so energized. Like, I couldn't sleep. It took me so long to go to sleep, you know? And I woke up like literally dancing this morning. So relinquish control of your journey to self-realization. Don't allow the mind to tell you what to do, or don't give it to the mind. This is definitely not anything to do with the mind. Zero. It really is consciousness. And the more I just let it go, is the more that I see that. I had that experience last night and I said, oh gosh, I have to meditate again today to have a similar experience. Oh my gosh. And when I noticed that that's what I was doing, that's the experience I was having, it's like, okay, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. So last night I meditated for half an hour. Today I meditated for about 20 minutes. Yeah, about 20 minutes. And I said, okay, tonight before I go to sleep, I'm going to do another half an hour. And when that mosquito lands, I'm going to see the thought. And no, no, I'm actually just going to go to bed. Okay. And just allow myself to be, just be. So, okay. Thank you for watching. If you got anything from this, leave your comments. I would really appreciate it. And come along with me on this journey to self-realization. And maybe I'll explain a bit more about the self and what that means in the in the material, what the self means and whatnot. My background is Christian, and I know scriptures, but I am standing in an objective place right now, and I am just really not being attached to anything right now. So, thank you for watching and stay tuned. Check out any of my other videos. They are not perfect, but it's good. All right. Bye.